know what in the world they told her, what got into her, but she approached me like she wanted to fight. What's up, my Dajaybies? It's your girl Kyla Dajay, and today I'm back at it again with another video. As you guys can see, it has been a week. Okay, so I'm consistent. I'm consistent. It's been a week since I did my last upload, and I've been getting a lot of questions regarding my high school experience on Instagram. So I thought that I would just make a video out of it, so I'm not answering high school experience questions for days. If you guys don't follow me on my Instagram, make sure to follow me on all of my social medias, and also on my Instagram, as you guys can see here. It will also be linked in the description box below. So after you watch this video and watch all my other videos, make sure you guys go and check out my social media. But honestly, let me just hop into the video. This is gonna be a long juicy, okay, a long juicy story time. Not too long, because I don't want to keep you guys, I know you guys have a lot going on. Let me start at 8th grade middle school, only because I want you guys to know my full transition of my high school experience. I am going to be putting pictures on the screen to show you guys just how my appearance, oh gosh, has came far from my high school experience, so you guys can kind of get a better idea of what I'm coming from and stuff like that. 8th grade for me personally was very, very confusing. One, because it was the year that I got my braces. Out of all years, me and my mom could not afford them prior to my 8th grade year. So my 8th grade year was the year, of course, before I'm about to go in high school, and I should be growing up by now, to get my braces. So I had braces 8th grade year, freshman, and then I got them off, I believe, my junior year, and now my braces are off. So happy. The retainers are annoying though, but braces work. I was a really, I don't know, 8th grade, I was a really confused little girl, like, for real. Like, I had no clue what I wanted to do in life. I had no clue, I don't know, like, I had no clue really what to do. I didn't even have a YouTube channel yet. I actually came up with my YouTube channel, I think, literally almost going into high school. I think it was my freshman year of high school, that Christmas, I think a couple days after Christmas. So I didn't really have anything to do, and I didn't have any friends whatsoever. Like, when I tell you I was a loner, I was a loner. No friends. Boo, I thought it was the end of the world. Like, I thought it was totally the end of the world. And 8th grade was also, it was tricky for me, because as you guys know, I used to be bullied like really bad, and 8th grade was like the transition of going out of my bullying phase. Like, before then, I didn't have, I'm sorry, I saw a bug. But before then, I didn't have braces, as you guys know. So I'm gonna insert a picture of that. As you guys know, so I used to be made fun of about how my teeth were, that my clothes were not the newest, and it wasn't just people in my school that were bullying me, it was also family as well. There's a lot of family, I'm not gonna say any names, that used to low-key like pick on me, like, why is your hair curly like that, or why are you wearing this outfit, or why are you wearing that outfit, you look horrible. Like, are you gonna buy me new outfits? Like, are you gonna get my hair done, honey boo boo? Like an 8th grade girl, that's gonna hurt their feelings, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think people understand how much of an impact people cause on people when they do certain stuff like that, you know? So for me, that was like a really rough, hard time in my life that I personally went through. So I was transitioning out of that, starting to get my flow, got my braces going, Fast forward, I went my freshman year of high school. Was I nervous? No, I wasn't nervous, only because our middle school and our high school was literally connected together. They built like a whole brand new school, and I already have switched schools about 4 times in my lifetime, from the time I was in elementary school all the way to the time up when I'm at kindergarten, all the way to the time up I was in middle school. I've been switching schools, only because from when I was a little girl, me and my mom used to live in a bad neighborhood, and then my mom worked 2 jobs. Thank you, mommy. She worked 2 jobs. She got us out of that neighborhood, and then we moved to the suburbs part, which was really, really cool. And then we kind of just hopped around from there. I was the only African American girl in my class. It was just weird, and I was already working out of the phase of being comfortable with my kneecaps, because my kneecaps were darker than everybody else's, natural hair, and braids, you know what I'm saying, just being comfortable with me, with myself. I don't know, like, I don't know why I was so mad, like, I don't know why I was so frustrated, or really didn't get why I was different, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Like, now I kind of wish that if I was in middle school now, I would literally tell myself, boo, like, you are absolutely beautiful, like, honey, embrace the hair, embrace the braids, embrace your tallness, embrace your knees, like, embrace everything. So I think for me it was more so of insecurities, because everybody else was transitioning, everybody else was developing, everybody else, it was kind of like that. And for a teenage girl, I feel like everything is always a big deal. I think that's how my freshman year was. I think I was just thinking about too much. Like, I was just putting too much into high school. Let's fast forward to my sophomore year. Oh my gosh, I thought I was in junior next. Okay, that's so dumb. Sophomore year, honestly, that's when I started to actually make friends. Right friends, no. But I started to actually make friends around that time. I actually found a group that I was going to hang out with, and it was the worst decision I could have made in my whole entire life. Like, my whole entire life. I literally remember that my sophomore year, the first day of school, I will never forget, September 9th, because that's when my birthday is, and school would always start on my birthday and end on my mom's birthday, and it was so frustrating. I had to go to school for a birthday present. And I would literally be coaching myself in the mirror, and I would be like, listen, today, this year is going to be a different day. You're going to be a boss B. Can't say it on YouTube because I'll get a strike. You're going to be a boss B. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go in there. You're going to walk down that hallway. Okay, strut down that hallway like Kyla's here. Be happy with yourself. You're beautiful. You can do this. Let's get it. I remember walking to that school and I'm dead serious. Like, I don't know what it was, but it was like once I opened up those doors, I was like, oh my gosh, like another year, it's gonna be horrible. So for me, I was just like, oh my gosh, like another year, this is gonna be horrible. I absolutely hate this school. Please get me out of here. My sophomore year was just the same stuff. The only difference was that I got a group of friends, and the group of friends I actually trusted. I did go over their house and start going over girls' houses and stuff like that, and we started to hang out and started to go to like the local shop that all of the kids would literally go to every Friday. I'm sure you guys have a place that you guys go to. That's what we would do. I would go to dances. They actually used to have like these dances at this hall or something, and it was like up on this big hill, and we really thought we were doing something. We really thought we were like going clubbing or something, like having fun and like dressing our best and going to acting all grown, but in reality it was literally like a kindergarten dance. Yeah, junior year is when it went all downhill. Like all downhill. Jealousy, I know it's with teenage girls a lot. I'm still a teenage girl. I'm 18, as you guys know. I feel like jealousy is always a big factor with females, but I feel like jealousy is really a big factor with females, and especially teenage girls. If you have something, it's because you worked hard for it, you get what I'm saying? Or if you had something, it's just because God blessed you with it. So that was just personally me. I don't get jealous. I don't really find a need to. I feel like all of us have the stuff that we have for a reason. For me, like, I think that's what I faced in that group in particular. So Jane, right? She was really quiet, I guess you can say. That's another reason that I liked her. But at the same time, I felt like she was really sweet. Like, she was a really sweet girl. But now that I'm thinking about it, she was totally playing the whole group. So Jane, she came off really quiet. Shakira, me and her were always up and down like this. Only because there was this one particular girl in the group. Erin, she was the ringleader of the group. She was the ringleader in the group, and me and her always bumped heads due to the fact that she always wanted me to follow her. And anybody that knows me, honey boo boo, I'm not following anybody. There was a couple boys in my grade and not in my grade that actually wanted to invite me, and I knew that there was a reason behind why they didn't. Some of them, it was just they didn't want to invite me because they were kind of nervous, you know. There was also some other boys that would invite me to the prom and would follow it up with, but you can't tell anybody. So that was the beginning of the year and stuff like that. Everything started to sort of get better. And what I mean by get better, I made a new separate friend, and we just really had fun. Like, I went over her house, we would go to the movies, we would go to the beach, we would go to different states together, we would go shopping, she would come over my house. I mean, honey, put on Cardi B, ew. Like, we could actually turn up, actually have fun, and she wasn't talking about let's smoke, let's drink. That relationship went down because there was these two other girls, Chris and Julie. They were absolutely best friends. Like, they've been best friends since like kindergarten and all that. But Gio, the girl that I started to hang out with, would always try to clean up with them. So she went and she decided that she was like, okay, listen, we can still hang out and stuff, but I want to try, you know, hanging out with them. And I was like, okay, that's cool, whatever, like that, right? I don't know what in the world they told her, what got into her, but she approached me like she wanted to fight. At this moment, I'm like, okay, let me be on guard just in case if she swings or hits me. But at the same time, I'm also like, let's talk about it because we're supposed to be in high school. Walk away. I leave it. I walk away. I'll call him E. E, I really liked. I had like a biggest crush on him ever. Like a biggest crush on him, right? And I really feel like he knew, but we just never acted on it. We really didn't. So basically I had the biggest crush on him, and I literally was hanging out with, or not hanging out, but sitting next to him, and I was sitting next to Rose. I was sitting next to my girl Rose, right? So E and Rose, I was sitting next to them. Rose, I would text on a regular. Every class that I had, we had together. We were getting lit. We were having fun. We were cracking jokes on people. We were just doing the smuggler, right? So we were hanging out, right? In the classroom. And I was sitting down. This is the end of the year. I was sitting down in my academic support with E, Rose, and 2 other girls that I don't really have a relationship with them, but they're cool with E and Rose, so I was like, okay, you're cool with me too. Like, they were actually cool people. Like, they were fine, 100%. Here comes the old group. They sit down, but then you have Erin, which is the ringleader. Erin, she comes in, she takes her book bag and slams it down. I mean, like, slams it down. E and Rose just started laughing. Erin is really short. She's really short, but people would always be like, how in the world did she be mean to you? Because she's small. Just because someone's taller than their bully, or someone's taller than whoever the other person is, does not mean they can't get bullied. Bullied comes in so many different ways. And if the person isn't confrontational, but the person that's smaller is, that's bullying. I would have to handle that situation differently, because one of the school that I go to, and 2, because of the fact that she's smaller than me, and in a lot of certain situations, bullies like that try to use their size to advantage. Okay. She was like, no, because you're talking crap behind my back. Shakira and the other girl was saying that you were talking crap about me when I left the room. She's just kind of like, oh my gosh, you blah blah blah, UN.
That's